Chef Will. Welcome to Wallapop, and this is my kids' Wallapop cooking school, where I teach children the art of chefing. You may have heard that I'm in the midst of building the Dutch Brigade Culinary Institute just a little ways from Wellsville, New York, where I live. That is a huge project, and that is something that we are working on very strongly. But I am a Dutch Teutonic monk and chef, a world chef. And I wear the black garbs because in Germany, the garbs represent the Black Knights, the first knights of the world. Anyhow, today I want to give you guys a few lessons on how to use a sharpening steel, which I have one right here. This is a very good steel, and as you can see, it has a burlap lay upon the metal that helps wedge and forge and heat the metal. The idea is to have a really good quality steel with your knives. I'm going to show you 4 techniques using a French cutlery and German cutlery. If you are going to buy a knife to use, always make sure it's full tang. You don't want to buy a knife that's partial tang. A partial tang knife can be dangerous. You want to always try to find one that has full steel, and you want it to be a good weight. A good weighted cook's chef knife is really good for control. It helps you cut through on a steady flow, and it's a real smart idea. But when you're first beginning on how to sharpen a knife, you should always use an old knife. This is one of my older German blades. And then once you get well skilled, then you can go into a really nice, finer blade. This is a French style knife, as you can see. But this technique here is called the drop and pull technique. And what you do is you take the knife, you take the steel, and you set it onto your cutting blade with a downward pressure. Then you take your blade and you draw it from the very back in a pulling motion to the front of the tip at a 45-degree angle. About 10 good, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Usually about 10 good pulls will give you a decent ready sharp. You should always sharpen your knife after every 10 or 12 cuts. You should resharpen your blade, unless it's vegetables. Usually we're using chef knives on meat, poultry, fish. Usually about after 10 good cuts, 10 items that you've cut, you should sharpen your blade again. Unless it's steak, then maybe every 5 steaks you cut up. It's very important to keep your blades really sharp. And after you use your knife, you should always wash them. Don't throw them in with the culinary dishes in the dishwashing machine. Don't give them to a dishwasher. A chef's responsibility is to take care of his own knives, and I do mean that with the most sincerity. Now, the second technique I'm going to show you is called a pull-draw technique. That's holding your steel out in front of you. You're going to take this blade and lay it across the top. You're going to start it with on top of the steel. And it's a pulling in motion and underneath pulling in motion. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A pulling in motion. Top, bottom, top, bottom. That is going to give this blade heat. The heat combined with the grooved format of the steel together brings the blade to a much finer edge. And that's what we're looking for. Now, the third technique you're going to see is called a pushing forward and drawing under. A pushing forward and drawing under technique, like this. This technique here. Now, that technique is a push forward, draw back. Push forward, draw back technique. That's a third technique. And, of course, the fourth technique, when you get really skilled, is a backhand grab facing downward. You're going to draw across and forward. Across technique and forward, like this. This technique here. And as I'm coming, when I'm pulling that blade, I'm turning, I'm kind of twisting into the metal. That's what you don't see. This technique here, also. There are 4 different knife and steel techniques that you can master. And when you get really well skilled at it, you'll be able to do it very fluently. You'll be able to do it very fancy. And actually, the cooks around you that aren't used to seeing that level of skill are actually very impressed when you do that a lot. And they'll be coming to you and going, Chef Will, will you show me how to do that? Those are 4 good techniques that I hand out. I'm not going to hand out more than that because that's enough. Knowledge is money, and I'm handing you gold. But when you get really skilled and you'll sit and you'll get so that you can flow with it really well. Now, I want to show you Chef Will's other steel. This is a martial arts human steel for sharpening your martial arts skills because all chefs study the martial arts. And this is Chef Will's own invention and design of a Chung steel sharpener for humans in martial arts. So as we turn over here, whenever I get stressed out in my kitchen, or if my children or my students get stressed out, I make them work out a little bit on this Chung martial arts steel. As you can see, like a knife sharpener, this is also a knife sharpener. It sharpens your self-defense skills, as you'll see here. As you can see, this steel has a solid foundation. This is the 3-arm dummy. This is a right punch, a left punch, and a low punch to the stomach. This is your head, your stomach area. And it trains you in how to defend yourself against enemies and attackers. So in Chef Will's kitchen, we send our students that start to act out, we say, we'll go over and work out on the human steel. Or Chung steel is what it is. Now, there's box 1, box 2, and box 3. If a man tries to hit you, punch you, or kick you in the stomach, you're learning the low block. If he tries to throw a left hook, you'll learn to block. If you learn to swing to the right, you learn to block again. And counter strike. Block, 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 counter strike. Here, this is a knee, and this is the extension of a leg. Leg sweep, leg sweep, leg sweep, leg sweep, leg sweep, leg sweep. Spin, spin, hammer strike. So, that is the real level of steel use, not only in the chefing knife, but in Chung the martial arts of one of my fine teachers, Bruce Lee. Thank you for coming to Wallapop. On behalf of all the Brotherhood of Fire and Steel, we bless you in Jesus. Thank you.